going to show you how to put the batten spacings in. So this is if we were going up the roof going that way. Okay, so this is your first existing batten. This is using some concrete roof tiles. Okay, first thing you need to do is measure a gap of about anything between 80 and 100 mil, and that's where we're going to put L1. So we measure a gap of about 80 to 100 mil. In this instance we'll do it to 100, there you go, and we'll just do 100 going down the roof. There you go. That then becomes L1. I'm going to write it on here. L1. So you'd nail that down and fix that in place. Next thing we do is we actually go to L3. And in order to do that, so this is the first full spacing of a tile. L3 is going to come in round about here. Okay? So instead of using exact measurements, trying to go to the centre of the hole on the tile to the centre of the hole, use the jig. Okay, so the jig's got four little prongs on it. Okay, now you could either go to the middle of that one, the middle of that batten. Makes a lot more sense if you use this jig, put it on the bottom of the existing, and pull this batten down to the bottom of where you want to go to. Same again there. Okay, so if you got it to the bottom and the bottom, it's the same as having it the top to the top, it's the same as having it to the middle, so it's exactly the right distance. Okay, so you use this jig, and now you would fix that down, and that's L3. And then you just carry on up the roof, one space per tile that's going to go up, and then they're all what we call L3s. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to put in place the L2, which is the batten that's simply used to nail the top of the Ubiflex 2. Okay. So what you're going to do, you'll take your Ubiflex roll, you're going to check how far down your slate or your tile you need to come to. Okay, on a slate it may be lower because it's not interlocking. If it's an interlocking, you need a minimum of 150 down, but if it's lower, it's lower. Okay, so you roll your Ubiflex out to whatever distance you want it to go to, and at the top you're going to find you've got this flapping around. Well, what are you going to do with that? So that's all L2 is for. You work your spacings out for that. You think, well, I'm going to need to nail this down to something, and you just put a batten in there to fix the top of the Ubiflex 2. Nail, nail, nail. That is all L2 is for. Okay, literally just to fix the top of the Ubiflex 2. Okay, so when we continue with the installation, as we've kind of explained, the problem is you've now hidden L1, and that's where your starting row bar is going to go. So it's going to be a bit of a pain to find out exactly where it's going to fit. So what we do is we jump ahead a step, and then we'll work back down. So your first installation, always make sure that the groove and the groove on the base rail brackets, there's a groove there and a groove there, they'll match perfectly, are on the bottom. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to decide where we're going to install the tile, put it straight on there, L3, L3. Okay, so that's where this tile is going to go, onto L3 and L3. Okay, we're happy with that placing. We've come in a bit from the side, fix, 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 fix. That's now stuck in place. So the best way to do this is then to use the jig to work back down to where this needs to go. Okay, so you can put that straight in there, in the hole, okay, because that's fixed. Then you can bring your base, your starting row bar, again there's a black line on there, that has to be at the bottom. Okay, and using this tool, you then locate that into these holes. Okay, in the holes, fix that one there, bosh. So if all four of these are in the right holes, by definition, it has to be in the perfect place for when you come to installing your tiles. Okay, so that was fixed anyway. Now you've worked out exactly where this has to go. Fix, 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 fix. Okay, so all that's done and dusted, and that's how you do it. Last thing you'll do is stick this down using the tape. So that's how we do it. Existing bar, you put in L1, then you do your spacing, and that will carry on all the way up as many tiles high as you've got to go, but because we've hidden this with the Ubiflex, we come in later. L1, L2, L3. That's it.